I've got great news, guys. Sherry put together all the Cooking with Indy recipes, and we now have a cookbook available for purchase. It is $5, and it gets you all the recipes we've done so far, as well as any future recipes that I do with the Cooking with Indy that'll automatically update. You can find it on Amazon if you search Cooking with Indy, or you can go on the link in the description below and it'll take you directly to there. $5 and you get all my recipes. Hello, welcome to Cooking with Indy. We are gonna do a very simple old school recipe today. Sherry got some pork chops. It's beautiful right here. All I did, taking off the packaging, I rinse them with water. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of salt and pepper, very simple, and put it on a cast iron. I've had the oil heating up right now, so you can kind of see that it's starting to smoke. It's at 4.5 on right under medium according to this electric stove. Very, very simple. And let me go ahead and start this right here. Just add a little olive oil. If you don't want to get your hands dirty or contaminated, use one of these bad boys like that. Salt. A little pepper. See that? And we are gonna do the other side. So, if you, especially on cast iron, you want it to get that crust, but you also want it to cook through right to the temperature that you want. So that's why these are butterflied. They're about 2 inches thick, and so they're butterflied. They end up being about 1 inch all the way around. If you find a piece, and it's better to have a thicker piece, so if you find a nice thick piece, then and it's not butterflied and you don't want to do it at home, just ask the butcher there at the store. They will always do it. They're pretty cool about that. Whether it's Safeway, Costco, Sam's Club, Albertsons, whatever, somebody there, the butcher will do it for you. All you got to do is ask. And it makes it much easier to cook because you can have better consistency and it takes less amount of time. That's the reason for butterflying. It's a little quicker and you get better consistency. Alright, so that was that simple. I just added a little olive oil, salt, and pepper. Now I'm gonna do big garlic. I'm gonna cut through it and have that open part of the garlic go on a butter pat on the hot pan. That's going to give it a beautiful flavor. So you want to take off all the excess skin off of it. If you find something that where you cut is still not even going to show, then just take that off. You can use it later on something. But see, it's this simple. Just like that. And then just like that. I'm going to do this and put it on that hot pan. And then just like that, here come my steaks. And these are going to be delicious. So you don't want it to be too hot, but you want it to be hot enough to sear. And that's on this stove, it's about there. On a gas stove, it's a little bit higher. But then all you do now is just watch it. It's going to be about 4 minutes one side, flip, 4 minutes on the other. And you also have a basting brush. So if you don't, just grab a spoon. You can do this with a spoon as well. And you want to put that beautiful, fatty, garlicky oil butter sauce on it. and do that pretty consistently through the cooking process. So this is one of those that you have to watch. You can't just do and walk away from it. So that's why it's a beautiful thing that you can prepare right on the spot. We made some Mexican rice to go with it. Let's show that off. Look at that. The recipe for this is in the cookbook, and there's a link for it here. But you can also serve this with like a wine sauce. That would be beautiful too. It all depends. For me, this is the basic old school way of cooking a steak that I really love. It's like a cowboy way. And so there you have it. We basically did 4 minutes, flipped it, did 4 minutes. Then I put them on a plate and just let them rest. You want to do that with all your meats, 3 to 5 minutes, and it reaches the temperature you want. That's where we're at. We're at a medium well. And I've just plated it with some of the homemade rice. I did some guacamole right away. That recipe is in the cookbook as well. And we've got some homemade biscuits. I hope you try this. This is old school, easy, very flavorful, not a lot of steps. You just gotta watch it. And if you have any comments, please feel free to email us at actorindie, I-N-D-I-E, actorindie@gmail.com. Sherry, once again, muchas gracias, güerita. Please let us know when you try this, how you like it, and if you have any suggestions. Keep the